Hi guys, if you haven't noticed already, we have a bit of a theme this month, and that is trends for 2023, and today's video is no different. Today, we're going to go into the bathroom trends for 2023 and see what we think, anticipate, are noticing is gonna be on trend. So what I love about doing a bathroom renovation or bathroom update is sometimes it's the smallest updates like adding wallpaper or paint to a space that adds the biggest impact. Of course, doing a full-scale renovation can completely transform a space, but I do love that there's a lot of variety into how you spend your dollars in this space. So the first trend that we are seeing with our bathroom trends of 2023 is adding drama to a space. And I love this. I love a good dramatic bathroom, whether it's your powder room, your master bathroom, or anything in between. I love adding some drama. So bringing in some drama can be through wallpaper, adding in interesting pieces, so interesting wall sconces, interesting mirrors. You could do some really interesting paint colors, paint the ceiling. Because the footprint of a bathroom isn't massive, being able to add in a really dramatic and decorative element to this space is usually something that is fairly easy to do and not super cost prohibitive. What I love about a bathroom is because it is, a personal space that you're in and it's not very big, you can go a little wild and make it a little gemstone within your space. Another trend that we're seeing coming back full force in our bathrooms is wood vanities. For a long time, we've been seeing a lot of painted vanities. They have been, very much on trend, but now we're actually getting back into seeing a lot of woods being used in this space, more of a natural material with our vanities. So what I love about seeing the wood come back into our vanities is it definitely has that organic and natural, feel that we're very much embracing. We've been embracing for a long time. Also, one of the little design tips to really keeping it current and keeping it modern is having very simple cabinetry that keeps it very classic and also on trend. So another trend that we've been seeing come into fashion all over the home, a lot with our maximalist trends in general, is this pattern drapery. And the bathroom is no different. We are seeing that this pattern drapery style is coming into fashion in the bathroom. And what's awesome about using drapery in the bathroom is that there are a lot of hard surfaces in a bathroom. You've got tile, you've got the tubs, fixtures, glass, the vanities are hard with hard tops and mirrors and everything's a hard surface. So by bringing in the fabric in your window coverings, it's really nice because it adds a touch of softness and helps bring in another element into the space to really give it a little bit of softness and warmth to the space. This one I am not surprised about at all, and that is color, and more color. We are seeing color as such a big inspiration for a lot of our trends this year, and bathrooms are no different. What I love about embracing color in our bathrooms is we're seeing it used in really fun ways. So we're seeing it used in the vanities, in the tile work, even in some of the plumbing fixtures. We're definitely seeing a new way of looking at the bathroom and embracing a lot more color and moving away from those really muted neutral tones that we've been seeing for a really long time. Now, don't get me wrong. Those are still stunning and beautiful, very spa-like, but I am loving that there's this new embrace into a lot more color. And we're seeing a lot more stones in this color. I've talked about it before, but definitely seeing these colored stones, these terrazzos being used in bathrooms that offer quite a bit of color and quite a bit of texture and visual depth to it. So it's really exciting to see all the fun uses of color in our bathrooms. Vertical lines. Yes, and it's so funny because I just did a kitchen where we did a backsplash that was stacked vertically. It looks fantastic, and the bathroom is no exception. So we are seeing a lot of vertical lines in the bathroom, including stacked tiles or even in our cabinetry, but definitely seeing that brought in a lot. And it is something that is traditional in a lot of ways because it's not a new way of doing things, but we're definitely seeing it used in a new and fresh way with the colors and the types of materials that we're bringing into the bathroom. So statement tiles. Now this one, I see this on the list and I kind of sit there and go, I feel like just a few years ago, we saw a lot of that, probably with that farmhouse, when farmhouse was hot, maybe it's more than a few years ago now, but we did see a lot of these really interesting statement flooring and tile being used. And then I don't know if it went anywhere, but it definitely wasn't as hot in the last couple of years. And we're seeing it again used. So I guess, like, did it go out of style? Is it on trend? I don't know. I kind of feel like it didn't really go anywhere because we're still seeing it quite a bit. But it is, let's say, continuing to be a theme, is that moving away from very monolithic, monochromatic, very simple tiled floors in our bathrooms and doing something that is more elevated and fun and interesting and visually appealing, which I love that. That's definitely more maximalist. I think it's really interesting to be able to incorporate that into your bathroom. And it's definitely it can definitely be a showstopper. Something I've been seeing, and I definitely see why this has made the trends list, is this backlit mirror. I do love the way this looks. I feel like I saw it years and years ago, and it definitely wasn't used as much as I, thought it should have been, I guess. Like, I've seen it in commercial, I've seen it in, hotels have often done that. It looks very nice, has this like nice glow behind it. But we're seeing it more and more in 2023 bathroom fashion, which I like it. I think there's something, especially if you invest in a really beautiful tiled wall, and then you have your mirror with this backlighting, it kind of highlights the tile. It gives it a real like artistic presence to it. I really like this one. This is something that's on my, where can I add it in list? Okay, I wanna touch on some of the color trends that we're seeing in bathrooms, and I'm gonna put an asterisk on one of them because I don't think people often think about how color affects skin tone sometimes. So I have seen this and I always kind of go, you shouldn't probably use that color in a bathroom if it's like a main bathroom to get ready in, but I'm gonna talk about why as well. So the colors that we're seeing a lot of, I'll mention all three that I've seen on the list here, and that's those like sea blues. We're seeing a lot of like greens and olive tones, those peachy lavender colors. I've mentioned a lot of the colors in the color trends video that we just covered. So I do want to put a little asterisk on green. With some skin tones, green can actually make you look sickly. It isn't the best for reflecting like a natural pigment. So if you're looking in the mirror in a room that's painted green, you might be like, man, I'm not looking hot today. And then you see yourself somewhere else and you're like, oh, actually, I don't look so bad. It's the green. Green doesn't reflect well off of a lot of skin tones. So I do put like an asterisk, like be careful with green and how much you use, because if it's reflecting too much within the space, it can actually affect the way that you look in the mirror if you're using that space to get ready. So that's my little accent, like asterisk on that one. Just be careful with greens in a washroom because it's not always the most flattering. The last item on our bathroom trends of 2023 is anthracite. We are seeing that this rock is actually being used a lot more in washrooms. It's really interesting because it has a very flat kind of look to it. It's also really ideal for heat and moisture sensitive environments, just like a bathroom. And it just gives a really, really bold impact to the interior of a space, especially in a washroom. So I think it's a really interesting material that we'll see brought in. A lot of that goes with that organic and natural looking feel of spaces that we're going for, but still interesting. And I feel like this particular material is very interesting. I'm liking the look of it. It's a very, very nice and bold focal point while also hitting that natural element. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't yet seen some of my other design trends for 2023, I'm going to include a couple links up here for you guys, and you can, jump on over and check those out next. All right, guys, until next time, bye.